BlackRock is literally telling you what they will be pouring billions of dollars of investments into, as well as what price they believe Bitcoin will be hitting very shortly.
If you're frightened of your debasement of your currency, or you're frightened of your economic or political stability of your country, you could have an internationally based instrument called Bitcoin that will overcome those local fears. And so I'm a big believer in the utilization of that as an instrument. And so if that becomes true, and you see that it could be a proper hedge against maybe hope security or equities.
Yeah.
The question is, could you see a 2 or 5% allocation? I was with a sovereign wealth fund during this week, and that was the conversation. Should we have a 2% allocation? Should we have a 5% allocation? If everybody adopted that conversation, it would be 500,000, 600,000, 700,000 per Bitcoin.
Well, does it also?
I'm not promoting it, by the way. So that is not my promotion.
Now, he may say that is not his promotion, but BlackRock is back to buying more Bitcoin than ever. This year alone, they just bought $600 million of Bitcoin just yesterday. This was their latest purchase of Bitcoin, all shown by Arkham Intelligence on X, putting BlackRock's current holdings now at 559,000 Bitcoin. But Bitcoin isn't what's going to be their biggest investment. In fact, it's what Larry Fink breaks down in the second part of this interview.
But crypto is going to play a big role. Digitization of currency, digitization of everything we're doing. I'm a big believer, and this is one thing that will change Bloomberg even. I believe we're going to be in the cutting edge of tokenizing bonds and stocks. And we have the technology now. The fact that we are now moving forward in tokenization, every bond and stock, is crazy. We should be moving towards that frontier. Obviously, there's winners and losers and all that, but we need to be prepared for the tokenization. And it would democratize more finance if we tokenized bonds and stocks.
Yeah, that is absolutely massive. And he said it right there. There's going to be winners and there's going to be losers, which means they understand that they need to invest widely into this sector, because we don't necessarily know who is going to be the winner out of this. Right now, what we do know is Hashnote was just acquired by the second largest stablecoin provider in the world, which is, of course, Circle. Now, behind them is going to be BlackRock's project Securitize, which, of course, is partnered with the likes of Chainlink. And, of course, a huge client, if there's a huge reason why there's been a ton of success and collaboration, is Ondo Finance. Behind them in fourth place is Franklin Templeton, and then it drops off pretty quickly past that. But again, he is looking at the bond market, global bonds and US Treasury. So you can also click on global bonds here, which is a much smaller value. Only 120 million in bonds has been, of course, tokenized, and that is led by Spyco, Backed Finance, and Open Trade. So this is quite clearly the asset industry you're going to be wanting to pay attention to moving into 2025. You don't have to take my word for it, guys. I was talking about this, yes, when it was under a 10 million market cap, but all I am doing is simply following the money. It's why we've created a massive Trump portfolio that's related around the tokenization of US Treasury and real world assets. This is what BlackRock, the largest financial asset manager in the world, around the globe, is saying they're going to do at Davos around other world leaders. And if you're not starting to allocate your portfolio and position it for the tokenizations of these markets, you're going to get left behind. So of course, if you want my Trump portfolio watch list, which is going to be including a lot of these real world assets and of course projects built in the United States that I believe are going to be incredibly incentivized and benefit from a ton of new executive orders and of course, administrative decisions. This is where I'll be posting all the latest cryptos that I'm watching on my watch list. And it's posted in the free exclusive Telegram in the description below.